Hi guys, I'm back with another video. So in my previous video, we talked about the difference between how to think and what to think. So if you want to know about that, please check out my previous video. In this video, we're going to talk about what are the top 5 reasons why the T-Series win. So T-Series actually, as a channel, started before PewDiePie, and for a very short span, when they both only had a few thousand subscribers, T-Series even crossed PewDiePie. But then obviously PewDiePie took over, and he was ruling for a long time. To be fair and to be honest, I'm subscribed to both because I listen to a few Bollywood songs and I like PewDiePie because obviously he's funny. So don't hate me for that. We're gonna start. If you want to know the difference between what to think and how to think, that's on my previous video. So please check out that on my channel and please subscribe to my channel, like and share. Let's start. Number one reason why T Series won was obviously a company called Geo that just launched in India. That's what online research, at least the statistics online suggest that when Geo launched in India, a lot of people who didn't have an access to internet got an access to internet. So a lot of Indians suddenly had access to the internet. So therefore, T Series became a very renowned channel. In fact, Geo made India the second largest internet market, or at least after coming Geo, other companies also jumped in, creating India the second largest internet market after China, suggesting that there are a lot of internet users, which leads us to a second point. When there's so much internet users, T Series is extremely known in India. Anybody who knows Bollywood in India or listens to Bollywood, follows Bollywood, anything of that sort, is highly likely to know T Series. And it's very rare for one to not know Bollywood in India. So, like, let's say around when we last researched, there was around 500 million internet users in India. So, out of those 500 million, at least 400 million would know about T Series, and only 100 million have subscribed till now. Not 100 million, actually 96. Soon might be 100. So they still have a lot of scope to grow for T Series as a whole. Whereas India's population is 1.3 billion. That means there are a lot of yet people who are about to get access to the internet. So that's another thing. Third, which is again that comes from T Series, is a corporate entity, and as the PewDiePie mentioned in his song "Congratulations," TSeries necessarily never spend on advertising the people to subscribe to the YouTube channel. They've never really done that, or at least the advertisements we searched never really said that. TSeries constantly displays their songs on TV channels in India or on billboards or many locations or many advertisement programs. They sponsor stuff. They spend billions of dollars in making themselves visible. So making themselves visible allows people to know about them. Therefore, coming back to a previous point, that how a lot of people know about them is because they spend so much on making themselves visible. They spend huge amounts on advertising, which we do understand is not possible for a single person like PewDiePie because he's a single internet creator. Now, this is now coming to our fourth reason. PewDiePie is one person. Obviously, he has like other friends and team, but mostly he's like a single creator. But T-Series is no single creator. It's a lot of different smaller, not really smaller, they're well renowned. Yeah, so one of the most famous T-Series singer is Guru Randhawa, if you want to search him up. So what happens, when one singer, let's say there are around 25 to 30 well-renowned singers in India with millions of followers. So when one singer uploads, other singers also trying to help him and promote. So indirectly T-Series gets promoted, which leads to our fourth point, or I guess fifth one. India is an extremely price sensitive market. Like things like Spotify, they usually charge for music. Yeah, they charge in Australia $11 to $12. I don't know about India, but they do charge. Whereas India is an extremely price sensitive market and YouTube provides it for free. So YouTube is a very likely option. And this YouTube channel is not necessarily promoted by T Series, but other many smaller artists promote it because the songs is on there and they get part of the revenue that T Series makes from YouTube. So therefore, these artists promote themselves, which indirectly promotes T Series. So there's like PewDiePie promoting himself alone with the help of other YouTubers, but these many smaller music artists indirectly or directly supporting T Series. Many people are on PewDiePie's team, many are on TCU's team. I'm more like PewDiePie. TCU is kind of divided, but it's mostly confusing because it's really hard to compare. One has to do a bit with the YouTube algorithm because a lot when we research and talk to a few YouTubers, they suggested us that YouTube algorithm supports if you upload regularly, which is much easier because T Series never really makes content. There's like a team that makes it for them. like the smaller artists and a lot of not really small but like well-renowned artists make their own music songs. PewDiePie is a lone maker, really can't make hundreds of videos in a month, and also therefore TSeries also has a much bigger total view count, which can be suggested because songs could be heard again and again, but some videos could not be watched again and again. So there are many these smaller factors that play in. To be fair, it's not really a competition because for a single creator to have 96 million, 96 or 95 as we speak right now, 95, 96 around there for PewDiePie to have is achievement and a feat in himself. That's not really to compare because they both are extremely different, and therefore T-Series never really even talked about PewDiePie because they couldn't care less. PewDiePie makes songs and all that, and in one of his interviews, he even said he doesn't really care if he's first or not, but he's still the best single YouTube creator. While T-Series is obviously the most subscribed, and another reason is like T-Series doesn't really care about YouTube, and this might sound ironical because the most subscribed YouTube channel doesn't care about, but there is a bit to do with it because T-Series doesn't make most of its revenue from YouTube. YouTube is not the biggest revenue source. Regarding their 96 million subscribers, it's not the biggest. The Bollywood is the biggest. The Indian film industry is the biggest for them. So yeah, these are the factors that make T-Series a bit more unlikable by others, and the factors that also kind of support them in India. Because when T-Series, and yeah, I also why is a bit of reason. I'll tell you why. Because a lot of people in India who weren't really or were at YouTube but never really follow or subscribe to T-Series. So when PewDiePie started made the song Bitch Lasagna, a lot of Indians watched this song and they were like, "Nah, we have to support T-Series," and because he said a bit of derogatory terms about India. I understand that wasn't fun, but just to put it out there from some few people's perspective. So that might that what some media articles in India suggested that rate also helped T-Series. So there are also many small factors. So in all, the five main factors that supported T-Series and made it the most subscribed YouTube channel is it has to do with their corporate entity. They upload regularly. They're not a single person. There's like a lot of smaller YouTube artists promoting them. It has to do that India is one of the biggest internet markets, and a lot and that a lot of people know Indian film industry, so they know T-Series at the end of the day. So that was it for the guys. My next video is going to be coming pretty soon. I'm a new channel, so please support, please subscribe, and thanks a lot for watching.